What's going on, boys and girls, girls and boys? Did the Arizona Cardinals. Next is the Atlanta Falcons free agency. What they've lost, what they've gained. No financials or nothing on this one. Not going to do that right now. Just what they've lost, what they've gained, and then overall roster grades. What they lost, Grady Jarrett to the Bears, 31 defensive tackle. Drew Dowman, a good center at 26 to the Bears. What they've gained, Mike Hughes, cornerback, 28 years old. Devon Diablo, linebacker, 26 from the Raiders. Leonard Floyd, 32-year-old outside linebacker. Kyle Hinton, 27-year-old guard. Morgan Fox, 30-year-old defensive end. Kadarius Hodge, 30-year-old receiver. Michael Ford, 29-year-old corner. Storm Norton, 30-year-old right tackle. Taquan Graham, defensive tackle at 26, not bad. They lost Rondale Moore, 24-year-old receiver to the Vikings. Richie Grant, 27-year-old safety to the 49ers. They got Felipe Franks, tight end at 27. Lost Lorenzo Carter, outside linebacker, 29 to the Titans. Elijah Wilkins, tackle, they gained him, 30-year-old tackle. Contavious Street, defensive end at 28, they gained. Jordan Fuller, strong safety, 27. They gained. They lost Eddie Goldman, 31-year-old defensive tackle. Lost Avery Williams to the Eagles, 30-year-old running back. Got Josh Woods, linebacker, 28. Got Brandon Parker, 29-year-old right tackle. Nathan Landman, 26-year-old inside linebacker, lost to the Rams. Tegan Quatoriano, tight end, 25 years old, they got him. Keith Taylor, 26-year-old cornerback, they got him. So, got a little bit older, feels like. Lost some decent players. Got rid of some older players. So, let's check into their roster overall. We'll evaluate by position groups. So, quarterback, they got Kirk Cousins at 36, but still has some play in him. Emory Jones, 24-year-old. Don't know. He hasn't seen much of him. I don't think he's going to be a standout. And Michael Penix Jr., 24-year-old standout from Washington. Quarterback room gets an A+ because of Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix Jr. If they trade Kirk Cousins before the draft or cut him or whatever, it'll go down to a B- or a C+. Because Emory Jones has not played. You don't know. He's, at best, he can be a backup, if that. Running back, Tyler Algier, Elijah Dotson, Jace McClellan, Bijan Robinson, Carlos Washington Jr. Dotson, Robinson, and Algier. Give this an A+, just off Bijan Robinson. Yeah. That's just off their talent. Now, the offensive line, yeah. But if those guys are behind an offensive line that's pretty good, or at least average, they can make plays and they can run the ball. So, yeah. Wide receivers, Jamal Agnew, 30 years old. But not bad. Chris Blair, 27. Philip Dorsett's still pretty decent. Dylan Drummond is unknown. Kadarius Hodge is pretty good. Drake London's a superstar. Jesse Matthews is an unknown. Ray McLeod has done some things. Darnell Mooney is decent. Makai Polk is okay. David Sills the fifth. Not what I thought he was going to be, but he's okay. Casey Washington is okay. So just based on a couple of the guys, few of the guys, they're decent. I'd give them an A at the receiver position. A little bit younger than others and a little bit older at the same time. Tight end, Felipe Franks, former quarterback for Florida. Nikola Kalmick. Kyle Pitts, really needs to be a receiver. Tegan Quintenario is okay. Charlie Warner from the 49ers. Kyle Pitts has not been as great, but maybe he can get back on track. I give this a C- right now till I see Pitts back in form. And the other guys haven't, yeah. Offensive line. Matthew Cendrick, center. Matthew Bergeron, guard. Jerry Fisher is guard. Javon Gwynn is guard. Kyle Hinton is guard. Chris Lindstrom is guard. Ryan Newsel is guard. Jake Matthews, tackle. Caleb McGarry is tackle. Storm Norton's tackle. Brandon Parker. Tyron Wheatley, Elijah Wilkinson, and Kalonzi are all tackles. Offensive line, I'm giving a C, and that's being generous. Jake Matthews, still pretty good, but he can't block everybody. Lindstrom's getting older, but he's still pretty good. Other than that, a bunch of unknowns that aren't awesome, but not horrible. Defensive line, Leonard Floyd is good. Morgan Fox is okay. Zach Harrison is young, so maybe. Mikhail London, Junior Ahu, Brandon Dorius, Taquan Graham, David Omanita, Rook Ahorahora is the young guy from last year. Contavious Street. I give them a C+. We'll see what some of the young guys do, but it's not great. Linebacker, Troy Anderson, 25 years old. JT Bertrand, 24-year-old. Devon Diablo, 26-year-old. Arnold Epike, Caden Ellis, 29 years old. Khalid Kareem, 26 years old. D'Angelo Malone, Braylon Trice. I think that's the young kid out of Washington last year. And Josh Woods. That is an A unit. Linebackers, they're pretty good there. They're pretty good. They've got, and the Braylon Trice and all. Troy Anderson and Bertrand, that's going to be a good unit. So that's an A. Corners, Natrone Brooks, 25. Mike Ford Jr., 29. Mike Hughes, 28. Lamar Jackson, 26. Bounced around a bit. Clark Phillips, third, 23. Keith Taylor Jr. has been good. He's only 25. He might be good on the upside. Adrian J. Terrell, if he does anything, 26. Corners, I'll give them a B- right now. Keith Taylor and A.J. Terrell are going to have to step it up. Safeties, Jesse Bates, third. Still pretty good. Jordan Fuller, still pretty good. DeMarco Hellens is a young guy. And Benny Sapp, the third. Former Viking, I think he was a corner. He bounced around a bit too. 24. Maybe some potential there. I'll give them a, on Fuller and Bates, I'll give them an A at safety position. Kicker, Young Ho Koo is really good. They also have Lenny Craig, the young guy, I guess, competing. Bradley Pinion's good punter. Liam McCullough is a good long snapper, so I'll give them an A there. So overall, I'd say a B plus for this roster. We'll see what they end up doing if they trade Kirk Cousins to a quarterback needy team, because Penix obviously is the guy going forward. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love y'all. Peace out.